Hello, fellow Avatar and Korra fans of Avatar Not 4 here with everything we've been waiting for. Literally, I was going to make a video right after we got a full official trailer, 2-minute trailer. Yes, we did. Last week, right after I finished, pretty much within 30 minutes after I finished that last video. Um, and I said, I don't think we'll get anything, just knowing Nick. But it turns out them saying very soon isn't normally what they mean by soon. It was literally soon. And we got an official trailer. And we just got the release date and premiere information, all that stuff. June 20th, so last Friday. And it's very soon. Like, I never would have expected it. Especially considering normally they would do advertising and stuff like that. That's why Comic Con made sense. Right first when I read this, like the article on it, IGN, Nickelodeon gave it to IGN to break like they often do with Korra, which is a good move in my opinion because it's a popular news type for like TV games and stuff. So yeah, the premiere date is, drumroll, June 27th, which is, yes, that's in 4 days from now. And so in 4 days, I'll be getting ready for the premiere, because it premieres June 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, it's really exciting, yet really shocking. So yeah. And after that, they'll have for July 4th weekend, which obviously makes sense. They'll take a week off and then they'll continue, and it's new, like, and they're saying like official time slot, so they shouldn't be skipping around like they did a lot of time in book 2, which should be good for ratings. It's still gonna be Friday nights, coming back July 11th and starting at 8. So yeah, July 11th, starting at 8. Yeah, after this Friday. And this Friday, we're going to get 3 episodes. So pretty much a Korra movie on TV because it's going to be an hour and a half. I think they should have just made it like 2 hours just to fill in, but I'm happy. I don't care, honestly. I'm just happy. And I think that's just because right after we're going to have a week off. I think they're just going ahead and getting the third one out and pleasing the fans and everything, because I knew we were going to get a 2-part at least, so this is really surprising. I never would have guessed this. And yeah, and now I'm going to talk about the trailer. I won't go into depth. I was going to go make a like 15-minute video in it, but now we actually have promo stuff. I'll talk about the new stuff, yet a lot of it was already about in the leaks, and I won't do any more spoiling for right now. So yeah, where do I start? Pretty much the main thing about the trailer, it showed a lot of action. Pretty much that's all it was. There wasn't really dialogue or anything for the first official trailer that we got like 2 weeks ago. That's all it was. It was a collaboration of a lot of cool fight scenes and epic music. That's all it was. But the new Korra promo that they air on TV, that they always give the release date in. They've been airing it during SpongeBob, Sam and Cat, and all that stuff. They're popular shows. Not that often yet. Pretty. It's Nick's. Obviously, they can't do it every single commercial break. They only do that like on actual premiere day. But I think they're doing good with it. I could see them doing a little bit more because obviously I don't really get into Nick normally. I'm more of a Disney dude. And, yeah. So, and plus, I just don't get into some of their more kiddie shows. So I don't watch Nick really. I've been doing it just to see if I could see the Korra commercial, just because it's so different when you see it on TV. Anyway, so yeah, I watched Nickelodeon for like 3 or 4 hours yesterday, and I didn't see it once. Yet today, I've just gotten lucky and saw it twice in HD, which is really awesome, and turned the volume all the way up. I was like, yes, finally. But anyway, and that it actually included dialogue like it normally does, and some interesting new stuff. It's not spoilers anymore, really, because they've already given it out and everything and showed everything. So yeah, one of the villains showed him he's an airbender, and they didn't give us that much, but we finally heard Zuko's voice. Sounds cool, and I don't know his voice yet, but still it's exciting, and his quote is so awesome. It's talking about it seemed really villain focused, which I guess is the main point to get people interested in it. So it really did seem kind of like an epic trailer, especially and kind of intense for a kids show. I know Korra's not necessarily a kids show, especially when now they're saying they have a group of sinister criminals on the loose after the main character. So book 3 seems a little bit more intense, and like there will be a lot of cool fight going on. Yeah. And his actual quote, I think I'll get it word for word. I'm trying to remember. Individually, they could take down any vendor. No, missed the sentence. Zuko said, "Do you know how much power these criminals possess? Individually, they can take down any vendor. Together, they can take down the entire world." And that's like really kind of especially the entire world part, just to show how skilled these criminals are and how they're all like special in some way. Like Zahir is the airbender. He's a new airbender, obviously. That's special. Then Pali or something like that. She's Combustion Woman, which is special. The Magma Bender dude, the Armless Water Bender, they're all special. And yeah, that was really cool. And then you saw a cool scene where Korra was like saved a kid from a falling, like a destroyed building, and debris was falling, and she caught it midair with airbending. It was pretty cool. Then you heard Zahir, the airbending villain, talk, and like it's the dawning of a new age, the end of the Avatar, and all that stuff. And Tenza was just talking to Korra like, you made a new age, and all that stuff. Change has come, and there's no going back, pretty much. That was the main point. Then Korra's like stressing out because everyone thinks just because she's the Avatar she can deal with this, yet I don't think people actually understand what she's gonna be dealing with. So yeah, that's getting into her head, which should be interesting and should bring some good character development. So yeah, that's pretty much all promo shows. Also, they released the first 5 minutes. Well, I don't know if it's the first, like exactly they just said from the first episode. It seemed that at least from the beginning of it. And yeah, it's on the Nickelodeon website, the Korra site. So yeah, I won't go into detail that much on it. And you can just see for yourself, because it's a lot to put into words, so I'll just leave it alone. Just it's out there. Or if you want to wait like 4 more days, that's up to you. And as I said a little bit before promotion, I think they're doing pretty good for what they're doing. Like, that's the main thing that everyone's worried about is, yes, we're all excited because, I mean, we found out exactly like a week ahead of time. And at first I thought I read it like July 27th. And obviously I was like, okay, that was pretty much my prediction now. That was like the day after Comic-Con. I was like, oh cool, it's gonna be like on a Saturday now. That's cool. And then yeah, I figured I'd be like, oh cool, they'll have a month to promote it now, including Comic-Con, which would be a big thing, and they can premiere the episodes. But nope, it's June 27th. I was like, whoa, that's like next week, literally. And yeah, overall, I think they're doing pretty good. They started replying to Korra fans, retweeting all the stuff. They're trying to really get the fandom hyped, and all the things are getting like retweeted like crazy. It shows just how big and passionate the Korra fandom is, and just the social media itself is good promotion. And now that they have it on their channel playing every now and then, which is good. I think as they get closer, they'll release more commercials like they normally start playing more and more and more. And I think they shouldn't lose ratings. And also, just because book 2, like, it'd be hard to beat some of those. And I don't think that's what they're trying to do now. If they were caring about ratings, really, they wouldn't have released it a week after. I mean, I honestly don't think they really care that much about Korra ratings anymore. They know it has fans. They know it's really popular. And ratings are meaning less and less in TV nowadays. Now, like, does the merchandise sell well? Does the show's site get visited often? And it does. And it's flying off the virtual shelves like on iTunes. It's still in the top 50, and it ended like 7 months ago. And I think it's like 20 something, which is really good, obviously. And for book 2, and so yeah, all that's going good. The book 2 DVD and Blu-ray is toward the top of the charts on Amazon right now, which is good. So yeah, I don't think they're really caring about ratings. If they get good ratings, good for them. They're going to be happy. But if they don't, I don't think they care. And obviously, they wouldn't expect that much to come out of this week break. Maybe after like July 11th, I think they'll start doing a lot more. And I think with a solid time slot, that's when the ratings started to increase with book 2. When they started keeping it, it actually started getting like 2.3 million and all that. So I think it would average out toward the end like 2.4, 2.5 million if there's not an increase, which there might be, considering my main thoughts about that I've said several times in my previous videos talking about the book ratings of book 2. The main demographic is probably like high schoolers, and obviously they have like a lot of things and also going on at school. They're always Friday nights and all that stuff. But now since it's the summer and everyone's home, it's kind of smart to release it in the summer. Like, everyone's like, Korra summer, yay. So yeah. And also the retweets are getting like 400, 300, up to 500 retweets, favorites on every single post, even though it's not news, about Korra, which shows Nickelodeon how passionate our fan base is. And that's the highest of any other, like, their tweets. And also the book 3 trailer has gotten the most views on the Nickelodeon YouTube channel than since the book 2 trailer. So obviously the 3 most watched videos are from their channel are Korra. So that's pretty big. It's almost gotten 2 million now, and it's only been out for 2 weeks. So that's good, and the new promo is getting up there now. So yeah, I think a lot of people are actually finding out about it now. I'm seeing it more and more and more, which is exciting. And once again, I don't think ratings should be that big of a deal. In my opinion, this was a good move. It seems like they're really trying to please the fans this time and not really caring about ratings as much like a normal business would. They're trying to kind of, 3 episodes in 1 week. They didn't have to do that, but they did. I think they're just trying to get with the fans again. So, yeah, in my opinion, it's a good decision on their part. Maybe not in a business perspective, but in the end, I think it'll turn out good for them. And especially after, like, July 11th, where it's normally airing with the new, like, Korra merchandise line and everything. I think it'll be good. And everyone's saying book 3 is amazing, like all the crew and critics and everything. So I'm looking forward to that. And once again, June 27th, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, spread the word. Help Nick promote this and get the highest ratings possible. Spread the word.